Hi, in this video we're going to be looking at my newly purchased Palitoy Imperial Commander. I won this on eBay. It was a buy it now, so I didn't really win it. I just decided to grab it before anyone else did it. It had 11 watches by the time I got onto it, so I was kind of getting a bit anxious about it not being there if I dithered. So I got in contact with Action Figure Grader, said look at this, have a quick look at that. He was a bit busy, but he said it sounds like a good deal, and I couldn't wait, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. It was £120, including free postage. It's not bad. I mean, it has some issues. It has some things about it that make it a bit either more desirable to some collectors or less desirable to some collectors. So the main thing is it's been sort of badly cut by the machine. The card has been badly cut. So if you look closer, you can see at the top there is a mark for the punch hole. That's where the punch hole should have been. So all the age information and ages 4 and up's been cut off. It's a tri-logo blister or bubble on the figure, so it's kind of oversized, still clear, but has quite a bit of denting to it. There's this blaster. If you notice in the gun hand, there's some sort of residue there, which is quite unusual. I prefer that not to be there, the residue. If you look at the blister, there's all these black marks on the plastic. That's where they chucked the figures in wet, and they've just left paint marks on the blister. You see these lines at the bottom, that's where the card should have been cut. So it's just been misaligned in the cutting machine. Great image there. The colours used on this card are very vibrant and strong. It presents very well overall. There's a bit of creasing there in that corner there. A little bit there, nothing major. But I mean, you could pay the same for the figure just loose graded these days, especially if that's a Spanish figure, which I believe it is. Then, you know, loose graded, the Spanish figure will cost more than this carded example. PvP Imperial Commander. Back of the card, there's creasing there. You can see that the Return of the Jedi, the Star Wars, has been cut too short there. There's lines at the bottom where it should have been cut as well. A bit creasing, a bit of scuffing in the corner there. A bit of a crease there. I think that relates to the blister there, that piece there, that little, because it's very straight. Oh, maybe actually, let me see that. No, it does line up with that, so yeah. But overall, I mean, it presents really nicely, you know, with what vintage prices go for these days. To get something like this for this price, I would hazard to say that this would cost more on Facebook groups, because you'd have more experts. They'd know. I mean, this guy, he did say it's like the card's been misprinted and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, he did realise. I mean, that makes it a slight oddity, but, you know, it doesn't make it more treasurable than a regular cut card. And he did point out the residue in the hand, the right hand. He said that that's most likely to be glue, which it could be. I don't know. I'm not really a residue expert. Maybe there's a Facebook group dedicated to Star Wars residues. but you know, it looks really good like that. And the blister's clear. No one can say that it's not unattractive to the eye, that this is visually appealing. You know, it has its faults. It's not a perfect card. I'd say it's a C6, maybe C65, 0.5. But you know, it's a nice piece. And if that is the PvP figure, because I bought just recently, or just after Christmas, the Mexican Imperial Commander. He's Lili-Ledy, no coup, and he's got the same funny little thumb thing there. So I'm wondering if they're, because I said, oh, I think that's a Lili-Ledy, and Action Figure Grader said no, it's they used the Ledi molds in Spain, so that hence why it's got that funny extra bit of thumb sticking out on the left hand there, that little curved bit there. But let's have a good look at the two commanders. So the Lede, I'd say, has a more yellowish tan skin tone, whereas if this is the PvP, it's a more pinkish. I've got the book. Why don't I go get the book? But I've started, so I can't be bothered to go get it. Yeah. But they both have that funny little thumb piece there. I think the torso on the Mexican figure is a bit more rough. He's got a sort of, maybe a more, yeah, his hair's lighter. It's more reddish brown. Let's see the fake eyes on this one. Lighter, yeah. The Mexican is got darker eyes and darker hair. So yeah, there are some differences between the two figures. So hopefully this is the Spanish figure and that's the Mexican figure. So pretty cool. So if this is the Spanish figure, and it probably is. I mean, because obviously I got that Han around my birthday, and that was a Spanish figure. So by then, Palitoy was using a lot of Spanish PvP figures, because you know, just to get them out on the market. So yeah, very nice. So yeah, I'm pleased with this. It looks quite attractive. It displays quite well. So Return of Jedi Palitoy 65 back. I think it's a 65D. We'll have to look at Mr. Palitoy's guide and get the Spanish book out actually. But I won't do that. Yeah, I think this is a 65D card. It's got the blacked out Ewoks there. It looks quite nice. So you've got just a bit of poor cutting of the card, but it's still very attractive. It's a UK card. I would say the British cards are more desirable than the US cards, but maybe I'm biased. It looks quite nice. Yep, I'm pleased. So time to end this video. I'm very pleased with this. It looks great. It arrived really fast. I ordered it on Thursday night and it came Saturday morning. So that was great, wasn't it? Anyway, time to stop waffling. Let's see if I can keep this video under 10 minutes. It'll be a first. But yeah, so we've got the Mexican figure there. I believe that's the Spanish figure there. But I'll find out. I'll do some legwork later. Anyway, cheers, goodbye. Hope you like looking at that.